In honor of Donate a Life Month, a York County man is celebrating the first anniversary of his double lung transplant. As Fox 43's Chelsea Johnson reports tonight, it was nothing short of a miracle.
I mean, it saved my life. It really did.
An emotional Robert Cooper as he reflects on the day when his life changed forever.
I think it was probably one of the most trying and scary moments in our lives.
In December of 2018, Cooper was diagnosed with COPD. It wasn't until a year later when the doctors determined it was pulmonary fibrosis, a lung disease that killed both his father and grandfather.
I don't know that I really realized the seriousness. I know a lot of people around me did.
He had had a fairly aggressive course of this disease. Pulmonary fibrosis is a scarring condition of the lung that can be caused by a number of things.
Cooper says his symptoms worsened last year when he could only walk for about 15 minutes before losing his breath.
Early March of last year, I was having some issues at work. I came into work and I had to leave after like 4 hours. And that's when it started.
Cooper went to the University of Maryland Medical Center, where he was put on high oxygen flow and placed on the transplant waiting list.
The home units couldn't keep up with the demand that my body needed. It only do about 7%, maybe 10. I went down, I got to where at one point I needed almost 40% oxygen.
Right when the symptoms reached their peak, he received a call from UMMC. 2 lungs from a deceased donor in Kentucky were available for transplant.
On the scale of, complexity and dangers, this is probably on the higher end, one of the more difficult transplants and one of the more trickier organs to transplant.
Cooper says the transplant happened on the day before he would have been placed on a heart-lung machine called ECMO. This would have replaced his heart and lung function. Add that to a rare blood type, and he calls this a miracle.
I have a second chance. That's the way I look at it.
It's really a miracle, and I thank God every day that we get to have him here with us.
On the 1-year anniversary of his double lung transplant, Cooper remains thankful and humble. He's also glad to be back at Lowe's working as their department supervisor.
I have to actually control myself because I think I can do more than what I should be doing, but I feel that good. I'm doing stuff now that I couldn't do a year ago.
In honor of National Donate Life Month, Cooper is encouraging you to become a donor to save a life.
If you have the opportunity, please do it. Please.
Chelsea Johnson, Fox 43 News.